I think clearly the fact that the UN loves to talk about the multilateral world order. The reality, of course, it's very difficult to always maintain a multilateral order over very much at all, and especially at a time when there's a kind of rise in nationalism. The world is much more divided than it's been in a long time. It's not divided between two major power blocks. At a time when it was, perhaps the UN could function a little better. You can see this at its most graphic level in the Security Council. It's been impasse after impasse in the Security Council in recent months. Very, very difficult to get agreement over substantive issues. So, yeah, there's a problem, and it's a problem of our times, a problem, some people ascribe it to populism, but I would subscribe to nationalism and a breakdown of multilateralism. Also, the UN has been unable, and it's not to the UN's fault, it's down to member states again, to reform itself, to Security Council reform. Long overdue, still hasn't happened. It still represents a world as it was in 1945. So the organization needs urgent reform. It needs its member states to accept that's got to happen, or take the risk that the organization goes the way of the League of Nations. And no member state in their right mind would want that to happen. There's a pandemic. And it seems remarkable to some people, of course, that, you know, in the middle of a pandemic, the Organization of the United Nations charged with coordinating efforts to counter it, the World Health Organization, has been, for instance, had its budgets cut by the United States. This actually it reeks of madness at such a time. And so I think there's got to be some real soul searching really amongst the powerful member states as to what they want this organization to do.